What is going on, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love? My name is Jamal Pope, aka Jay Fenixx, and this is going to be the July 2023 tarot reading for the Cancers in the house, the werewolves of the zodiac. I call you guys the werewolves of the zodiac. Let's see what we have going on for you all. Happy birthday, Cancer, to all the Cancers that are celebrating birthdays in July, and happy birthday to all the Cancers that celebrated their birthday back in June. But let's see what we have going on. So, the dominant energy that you are bringing into this month, Cancer. We have the card of the Empress. Card of the Empress. Yep. So this, so this is definitely there's definitely a nice energy with this. So you are definitely wanting to sink more into your value, your worth, self-expression. Receive that quality. Receive the love. Receive the beauty. You are really on that right now. This is like you are actually trying to have a hot girl, hot boy summer. Like you really are with that energy. Now, of course, being that this is the card of Venus, and it is in your second house, right? And it's interesting that that's the area that you are really valuing right now. But it is also going to retrograde in that spot. So I think it's like there's definitely this element that you bring in where it's like you're really wanting to feel yourself and to really value yourself more. But it is going to be challenged because Venus is going to retrograde in your second house. So that's the thing about this. But I think it's good to just kind of hold on and just sort of like hold on in the sense that like really recognizing where your value and where your truth is when it comes to that expression. Now going into the first week, we do have the Ten of Wands upright. We're getting some overlap with some of the other signs. So Virgo had this card reversed. You're getting this upright. So there's definitely this element where you feel like you are carrying something right now. And there might be this desire to kind of let go. I want to see what the second week is so I can get a little bit more clarity on this. We have the Queen of Wands upright. So there's definitely this sort of powerful energy right now, I would say, where maybe this is a fire sign. This could be an Aries in your life, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. But it's almost, since they have the sunflower, I feel like they're going to be presenting you with this like sunflower, if you will, and maybe recognizing you for maybe the hard work that you're putting in and stuff like that. There's a black cat here, so there's this element where we may be feeling like some Cancers can be feeling like maybe they're a little unlucky, maybe getting super caught up on that. But said first week, Ten of Wands, you're definitely feeling like you're kind of carrying some sort of burden. Second week, Queen of Wands, you have the power to manifest. You have the power to really make some great magic happen in your life. But I think it's going to come, this is all having to do really with that second house. And I think it's also to do with the fact that this is the last Sun in Cancer that we're going to have with Pluto in Capricorn in our lifetime. Because next year, when it's your birthday period again for your solar returns, Pluto will be in Aquarius and won't retrograde back into Capricorn until the sun goes into Leo. So you definitely are feeling a bit of stress right now. I'm not gonna lie, you're feeling some pressure right now. So going into that third week, we have the Six of Wands. A lot of signs are getting this, but for you, it's upright. It's almost like you already have let go of what you need to let go of. Whereas some signs are realizing that these wands is what's going to help them build whatever it is that they're building. For you, it's almost like you actually have people helping you too, because they're carrying wands as well. So it's like there's this element where people are actually going to be coming to you and actually helping you out with this. You're not having to go at it alone. It's actually a very beautiful thing. You don't have to go at it alone. Now, for that last week, we have the Magician card reversed. So there's this element where you may even be doubting your own ability to manifest. You may be doubting your own ability to really create magic in your life. Maybe some of you guys are feeling like maybe some of you guys don't necessarily want the help. Maybe you guys felt like you had to be strong for such a long time, and now that you got the help, this could be you could be perceiving this as weakness, that you're weak or something like that. But I don't think that's really the case. I mean, clarity card is the Four of Pentacles. Is there something that you're having to let go of, or is there something that you already have let go of? some type of way that you saw yourself in the past with like the value and everything like that. You're going through a major review period anyways when it comes to your sense of self-worth, value, and relationships, especially like in romantic senses as well. um, some of you guys may have to do with children too, because Venus being a Leo retrograding in your second house, that's there's a lot going on there. So this is going to be a major month for you, going into like this Lions Gate of having to kind of let go of things and letting go of certain, even like moral, like maybe even like realizing that your morals are shifting. I think some cancers are realizing that their morals have shifted and they're not really allowing themselves to shift along with that as well. I want to draw another card too. We have the Three of Pentacles upright. So Virgo got this reverse. You're getting it upright. You're getting it upright. Probably because I'm hearing because of Virgos, because Venus was in their 12th. For you, it's in your second. So it's a little bit different. So there's definitely this element where if you work together with the right people, you can actually really make something happen. And I'm hearing that I think there's like a stubbornness cancer where you want to try and like do this all on your own. And it's probably because the sun's in your sign and you feel like you can. You feel like you can actually be the mother. You feel like you can actually heal people right now because you have a lot more power right now. The focus is on you. So it's like you feel like you've always have been the one who's like the nurse and trying to heal everyone. But now when you need it the most, it's like, are you going to accept the help? Are you going to allow someone else to come in and help you out right now? Or are you going to just continue to carry that burden of being the healer? And, even the healer needs healing. You know what I mean? So it's like, or like heal yourself. Like, sure, drink the potion yourself. Heal your stamina. Get that back up. You know what I mean? So like I play like a Fire Emblem Engage, like an RPG, and some of my favorite characters actually are healers, but like they got to get healing too. That's why I usually run with like at least 2 or 3 healers, because like some of them hit hard with their magic, and then like my healers need healing. That's what, because who else is going to tend to the wounded warriors and stuff like that. So it's like, accept the help this month, Cancer. Accept whatever help that's coming out to you. Someone's reaching out to you this month and they're wanting to help. Accept the help. Accept it. Like, just there's a level of humility that comes with this too. I'm gonna try one more card because I'm interested. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So Virgo had this upright. So it's like you're wanting to move things forward, but you feel stuck. Things feel stuck. There is traffic jam energy with this right now. There is traffic jam energy for you this month, where it's like it's like at least the thing that's moving forward is you feeling better about who you are in general, right? There are going to be some challenges to it, of course, because Venus is retrograding, but other aspects of your life aren't really moving forward the way that you want to and stuff like that. And there could be some frustrations with that. But I'm hearing just like enjoy the time in traffic, listen to some good music, put on a podcast, find something simpler to tune into. That's the thing about this. I think with the Empress card coming into this whole month for you is reminding yourself of the simple things, Shoot, buy yourself something nice, some nice clothes. Go treat yourself to some dinner. Doing things like that is really going to like treat yourself. Take yourself out on a date, Cancer. Take yourself out on a date. That is your homework, Cancer, is to take yourself out on a date this month. Okay. Now, when it comes to the fire energy in your life, when it comes to passion, romance, creative projects, we do have the card of the Fool in reverse. So there's definitely, oh man, you may be feeling a little foolish when it comes to that kind of energy. Not all that shines bright is gold. Maybe you're falling for some fool's gold this month, and the way that you don't fall for it is by treating yourself well. Actually recognizing your true worth, your true value, taking yourself out on that date, right? But there's definitely this element where you may be feeling foolish when it comes to maybe a relationship or a potential romantic partner or a creative project, or just feeling passionate about life in general. There's this element where you could feel like almost like you have like the dunce cap on. I want to draw more cards on this to kind of see what's the other elemental energies, so I can kind of get like a clearer picture on this. In the earth sector, when it comes like your finances, your morals, the way that you are solid in your life, we do have the Ace of Swords in reverse. This definitely has to do with your perspective of what you tell yourself. What are you telling yourself? What are you saying to yourself? This would be a great month for you, Cancer, to just like kind of like write a letter to yourself and like read it at the end of the month and just see how things are different. But it's like the mental paradigm is off, and that's what's causing a lot of this frustration that you're experiencing, this need to kind of hold on to certain things. It's like certain aspects of your life are moving forward, like you valuing yourself, but then other aspects of your life aren't necessarily moving forward the way that you want to. And you're probably like, well, damn, like I thought if I like valued myself more, that my life would change. It will. It's just not going to happen as fast as you think. The Eight of Wands is in reverse. There's a traffic jam, and we have to learn how to like, all right, you know what? I saw that I'm in traffic. We're just doing traffic today. It is what it is, you know? When it comes to the air energy, when it comes to like communication, relationships, we do have the Hierophant in reverse. So there's definitely there could be some sort of authority like figure that might try and come in and try and tell you what to do, how to live your life and stuff. Yeah, don't listen to it. It's definitely a wolf in sheep's clothing. They may have they may have intention, like good intentions, stuff like that, but it's not going to. No, just don't trust that. Honestly, just like shoot, maybe I'm the one. Maybe you don't even listen to this reading. But the Hierophant in reverse is like you're definitely going to have trouble with authority figures this whole month, and it probably has to do with the fact that the sun is going to oppose Pluto at the edge of Capricorn before it goes into Leo. So that's not really an easy energy to deal with, to be fair. Now, when it comes to like water and your emotions, we have the World card. We have the World card. Wow. Yeah, you're trying to heal the world right now for some reason. But I think you should really focus on your inner world, your personal world, not the whole giant world and stuff like that. It's like you're trying to shoulder the emotions of the world on your back right now, and you just gotta drop that. That's what that 10 of Wands. It's like you gotta drop that. You're going to run yourself into the ground if you do that. Just focus on the people in your life that really mean the most to you. Focus on yourself. Focus on your loved ones. Don't worry necessarily about the whole world. I think you can, because you may have like a whole world of emotions this month. To be fair, you're gonna have a whole world of emotions this month. All this energy too. And it's like, and pay attention to your fixed signs. Pay attention to fixed people in your life: Tauruses, Leos, Scorpios, and Aquariuses. Pay attention to those kind of energies. Pay attention to those people in your life that are those signs, right? I'm interested to know what the overall card is for this. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so there is this element where, maybe they feel like the universe is trying to get, not really seeing it. Being that it's reverse, it's I don't know. I feel like Cancer may almost, it's like you're being presented with something and you're almost just sort of like taking it, and then it's going to be like, well, okay then. I don't know. It's a very interesting energy. It's like there's this element where you're sort of brooding and stuff, and then there's going to be like this help that presents itself, and it's almost like you accept the help begrudgingly. You know what I mean? Because like you feel like you should be able to do it on your own and shoulder it on your own, but you don't have to shoulder it. Like Cancer, it's like shed your skin. I think that's what's happening with Cancer. I think Cancer, it's like you've built up such a hard exoskeleton and like exterior that the longer that you put off and postpone the molting, if you will, the longer that you postpone that, the more sensitive that you're going to get. And then when you finally do molt and shed that shell, you're going to be so sensitive that every little conversation, every little stimulus is going to set you off. And you're going to be super sensitive. And it's just going to be like, okay, it's accept the help this month. Accept the help. I'm gonna give you one more card too. We have the Judgment card in reverse. There's no need for you to be judging yourself right now. There really isn't. There's no need for you to be super hard on yourself and super hard on the world around you right now. There's really no need for that. It's just you really have to kind of come out of your own shell this month and to. It's not like maybe you have a whole crabs in the bucket mentality where there's this element where you're kind of almost pulling people down in a way. It's like I feel like Cancer feels like if they retract and if they're not the ones healing the world, who's going to do it? But it's like it's not your job to heal the world, Cancer. It's not your job to heal the world. So there's no need to be so hard on yourself. You know what I mean? This is a month for you to get back to basics and be simple. Keep it simple this month, really. Yeah. So now, when it comes to the oracle cards, the dominant elements and or sign and or planet that you are going to be paying attention to or needing to focus on. What do we got? I have fire. Fire. Essentially paying attention to that second house energy, honestly, with everything going on in your second house in Leo. And also the North Node is going to be going back into Aries. So that's your 10th house. So definitely fire energy, passion, what it is that, really sparks your creativity. Definitely pay attention to that, Cancer. And the funny thing is that maybe it is opposed to how you did something in the past or opposed to the expectation that someone may have on you, where you are finally doing something for yourself. You know what I mean? And I feel like Cancers are actually pulling back their energy, and some people are not going to like it. Some people are going to get pissed because you're pulling back your energy. It's not so much that you can't still be there and be the healer and be the nurse that you want to be, but it's like, shoot, you're pulling back. It's like, no, I wanted to experience something else. I want to experience something new, something different. I don't want to just keep playing that same game all the time, So, yeah, Cancers are kind of taking their power back. And they're going to and you can make yourself feel guilty for taking your power back this month. Well, don't feel guilty about it. Shoot. All right. For the Ansel Simple Oracle, we have share your gifts. Share your gifts. It's funny, too. It's like you're pulling back, but then you're also being told to share your gifts. Just thinking on this for a moment because it's interesting. Cancer, I think it's time for you to really share. I think this is time for you to get back to basics and to share. And I feel like Cancers have been kind of putting a lot of their gifts and their passions on pause because they've been having to take care of so many other people around them. And the pulling back is, not that you're not going to be taking care of those people, but it's like you have these really cool gifts that you really want to share with the world. But you haven't been able to share them with the world because you've been so focused on healing everybody. But shoot, it's like, say if you have your party in a Dungeons and Dragons type deal, whatever like that, or an RPG, you have your mage, you have your cleric, right? The healer, you have your swordsman, your defensive guy. It's like they might not know that one of your great gifts is the fact that you are freaking I don't know, maybe you're an expert bow hunter and no one really realized that, or you may be incredible at knitting, or maybe you are a super fast swimmer, or you love roller coasters or something like that, or you have this gift where you're able to I don't know, it's I think Cancers are going to show people that they have other gifts outside of just being able to heal. I think some of you guys are actually swordsmen. Some of you guys are actually, kind of heavy artillery, kind of people. You know what I mean? I'm using those kind of metaphors stuff just to paint the picture that I think people have been trying to put you in a box, Cancer, and you can't be put in a box anymore. You know what I mean? But you can still share those gifts, and just some of you guys maybe are great cooks, and it just shows hey, I don't just I'm not just a one-trick pony. I feel like people think Cancer is this one-trick pony, and you want to show people is no, I'm so much more dynamic than that. So it's but you have to really, first of all, recognize like where your true worth and your value is. And then once you realize that, you can really start to invest more in that and then share those gifts with the world. So yeah, don't let people put you in a box, and you're not a one-trick pony, Cancer. There's so much more to you than everyone thinks. So that is going to do it for your July 2023 tarot reading, Cancer. I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can follow the link in the description below to my website, jfenixx.com. As always, I will see y'all on the next video. Y'all take care. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful July. Sayonara. Peace out.